Welcome back to the neighborhood, boys and girls. Our next guest is Andris Espinal from Next Home Realty. Welcome to the neighborhood.
Thank you so much.
We do things a little bit different here. We like to talk about you. We'd like to talk a little bit about the pre-real estate life that you had. So talk a little bit about your journey and how you got here, because most people don't wake up and say, I want to be a real estate agent. They normally have a really great story of coming out of high school or doing whatever and how you got to the real estate business.
Okay, I have a good story for you.
I'd like to hear it. Let's go.
Okay, so when I graduated high school, I was 18, and I have never been, let's just say this, my parents never really pushed me to go to college. They didn't say, go ahead, do that. They didn't force it on me. So I was pretty much free to choose what I wanted to do with my life. And of course, as a young teenager, I got married at 19.
Okay.
I had a daughter at 20. But then I went to college to be a dental assistant.
Okay.
Then I went to my internship and find out I hated it.
Right. This ain't for me. Okay.
I'm like, you know what? This is just, I didn't see myself doing it.
Okay.
So, but I did. I graduated college for that, but I just didn't pursue it. I took a break. I did retail, not real estate, sorry.
Okay.
Retail. I did it for 16 years. So I started as a salesperson with an Italian company. It was a shoe store, I will never forget.
Okay.
I was with them from the beginning to the end. They didn't make it here, but that was my first experience. I was with them for 4 years.
Okay.
Then I moved on to Ralph Lauren. I worked with them for almost 7 years. So all my life has been retail.
Some type of sales.
Exactly.
Okay.
Now, fast forward, I have 4 kids.
Okay.
My little one is going to be 2 next month. So I took the time off when I found out I was pregnant with her.
Mm-hmm.
And I stayed at home. And then I said, I need something for myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I started, I sat there, I started writing things down, ideas, what can I do? I started baking from home. That was one of the businesses. I make Spanish flan and tres leches cake.
Okay.
So I was doing that. I was actually selling it at a dance studio in Pensacola. I did that for a couple of
That doesn't seem to, make a lot of congruence. Desserts at a dance studio is not really something, hey, we're going to do a little bit of ballet and eat some flan.
But you know what? It worked out because the people, it was a lot of Spanish people. Mm-hmm. And that's my culture. That's what I know.
Sure.
So I connected with a lot of them. So then I got some orders in. But then it took too much time at home. And I have to take care of the kids and bake at the same time. It's a lot.
Yeah.
Right? I took a pause. I actually started selling clothes from my house and accessories. I did that for a while.
On Poshmark or
No,
just...
I was doing live on Facebook.
Okay.
That's how I was doing it. I was ordering clothes from overseas. I did that for a while.
Okay.
And then I said, I can't do it because you can hear the kids running upstairs left and right,
Mm-hmm.
And then I put a stop to that. And then I said to my husband, I need to find something for myself, something that's going to make me happy, something that's going to give me the flexibility to still take care of my kids like I've been doing all these years, right? Mm-hmm. So he looks at me, he's like, you'll be great for real estate. And I'm like, you think so? And he believed so much in me that it just pushed me out there. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go try it. And I'm going to give it 100%. And here I am.
Now, does he have something to do with real estate, or was that just a guess that he pulled out of the sky?
No, he just said, you have what it takes. You have the right personality. He's a truck driver.
Okay.
He would never. No. Yes.
Totally different personality?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So you are officially licensed for how long?
Well, I just got my license.
Okay.
So I'm fairly new to the game.
Okay.
I don't have a lot of experience.
Perfect.
But I do have a great personality, I like to believe.
Yeah.
I'm here to, make things easier for my clients. To meet people, to make connections, and for all the right reasons.
Yeah. You have the right makeup for this type of business, you know what I mean? Because it's way more about your personality and the quality of person than you are than about how long you've been doing it or anything like that. So
I agree. I tell my husband, I'm coming in with a humble personality. My parents didn't teach me how to be anything else. So I'll give it my best.
Yeah, yeah. And you have, you know, an entrepreneurial background from doing all these different things. Like most people wouldn't say, well, let me go make Facebook Live videos from my house and sell clothes. Like that has to come from within. You have to have that personality, and that'll translate to this. Should be, right?
Oh yeah, no. At the beginning, it was definitely nerve-wracking. You know, getting in front of the camera, knowing people are watching you, and you're talking to yourself because you don't hear anybody obviously responding to you. So you feel the tension, but as people interact with you during the live, and they make you feel comfortable, so you learn how to just go with the flow.
Now, have you done videos for your real estate yet? Are you into that? Or?
I will. I mean, I would like to.
Okay.
As soon as I am not too much camera shy.
Yeah.
But that's definitely the goal. I definitely want to do fun things.
Okay. What type of promotional stuff are you doing now? Are you doing social media posts? Are you joining any groups? Are you just still starting out fresh with getting everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm starting out fresh. I'm looking to see what other people do, you know, like to get ideas, but I will eventually launch a lot of stuff on social media. Yeah.
All right. So we'll definitely see a whole lot more of you in the upcoming future. All right.
Yes, you will.
Have you done any open houses yet? Are you doing anything? No.
I'm not. I'm hoping, you know, I'll have a lot of those coming my way.
Okay.
I have good faith.
How did you pick the company that you chose to go with Next Home? How did you pick them, and did you go to a bunch of them, or did you just go there and say, I know this is the right one, I'm going to go here?
Well, at the beginning, I wasn't sure what I was looking for, but I knew in my heart that I wanted to be with someone who was going to help me through the process and guide me.
Sure.
Not someone that was just going to like throw me to the wolves, like they say, you know, and here you go, handle yourself. So I met with a couple of the big companies. Obviously, they have great things to offer you.
Sure.
But you don't get that connection, right? That you need to feel comfortable in saying, this is it for me. I met Nancy, the broker at Next Home. I met with her. I will never forget. She calls me. I had made an inquiry online. And she's like, Andris. And I'm like, yeah, hi, how are you? I was thrown off. I didn't know who it was. But she said, hey, I saw that, you put an inquiry online, and I just wanted to reach out and see if you wanted to come meet with me. The fact that the way that she spoke to me on the phone, she was very straight to the point. But she also gave me this comfortable feeling just over the phone, and I was like, I would love to meet you. I'll come in on Monday. So I did, and as soon as I walked in through the door, me and her, we just clicked. I sat down with her. She explained everything to me, and then at the end, we both laughed, looked in at each other, and I was like, "It's her.
This
is it."
Yeah.
And she has been great. Like, she has been with me through the entire process, always there, and I'm not even,
right.
100% in already.
Sure.
So
sure.
It means a lot to me. So that's what I was looking for, and that's why I chose her.
Awesome. Now, you said you already brought up the 4 kids and being a mom first, of course.
Absolutely.
How are you going to be at juggling the client stuff with the mom stuff? Like, are you already have a plan already, or is it?
I handle it as it comes.
Okay.
But I'm a firm believer that everything has a solution.
Sure.
You got to work around it. My husband has a very flexible schedule, so that helps out a lot. He works overnight.
Okay.
So he's home by the morning.
Sure.
So anytime, I think that I will have all day to deal with my clients, and he goes to work later at night, so I should be
You can just
fine.
throw the 2-year-old under your arm and go show a house. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Go
I'll
make
bring
it
them
happen.
along.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Some people love kids.
So what are the ages?
12,
Okay.
8, 4, and 1.
12, 8, 4. Okay. That's
One boy, 3
pretty
girls.
good. 1 boy, 3 girls.
Yeah.
I have quite a few as well. I have 6 girls and 1 boy.
For you.
Yeah. I like to look at it like that's just the way it's going to be.
Of course.
You know what I
of
mean? Like,
course.
it's wonderful. And not one of them would I trade in for a boy. You know what I mean? We did think my youngest is going to be 5 months in a couple days. And we thought she was going to be a boy. But it doesn't work out like that.
No, it does
So
not.
I know. It's all good.
But
I'm trying to I'm trying to convince Nikki doesn't watch Mr. Mortgage, so it's okay. I'm trying to convince my wife for one more. She's not having it.
Oh.
And her doctor said, no. But I'm trying to figure out a way that I can negotiate a little bit. I'm trying to figure out, like, I can't do coach purses or anything like that. That's not going to work. Maybe, like...
Too late for that.
Yeah, that's too much. But, I mean, what's the difference between 7 and 8? You know what I mean? Like, you need a bus to get around anyway, no matter what. So 7 and 8 is kind of the same thing. So I'm trying, because I want to try one more for the boy. But waking up, now you know, because you have a baby, like, to me, I'm 50. So waking up at 5:30 in the morning, there is nothing better than going downstairs and hanging out with my baby for an hour. Like, that's the most grounding, natural thing. No one's awake. I go and I spend an hour, and no matter what happens for the rest of the day, it's really cool. It's nothing is that, because I'm so centered from that hour. So if the world's falling apart and loans are falling apart and everybody's yelling at me and calling me names, it really doesn't matter, because I already started my day off the right way. So I'm trying to think of, I want to do that again, but she's not having it.
Listen, kids really do help you in a way that you can't even
imagine. Yeah,
it's definitely different. So I understand why you want so many. My husband is the oldest of 6.
Okay.
And I promise you, this man, if I would say, you know what, let's go, he would say,
he would say,
I just can't. Like, my back is. I'm young. I feel it in my knees, my back, but I understand what you're saying.
Yeah,
though.
So my wife has 4. We both had 3, and then we had 1 together.
Got it.
So she's had 4, but her doctor said 4 C-sections. Her doctor said no more. But whatever, we'll see what happens. It's in God's hands. Right?
Yeah.
We say that.
But tell me something. Out of your girls, there has to be one that is just like you, and you love it.
So my oldest is kind of just like me. My youngest before the baby is 17. She's a little bit like me too. You know, so it's kind of tough. My 21-year-old is actually my stepdaughter, but I raised her since she was younger. Her dad passed away when she was young, and I married her mom. So she doesn't have the genetic me, but she has the mental me, because I had a little bit of influence on her. So I can really pull parts of it. She doesn't look like me, because she's not mine. Right. The other 2 do look like me. The other 2 are like, oh yeah, you know. So I don't really know. They definitely have characteristics of me. How about you? Which one of yours is the most like you? Do you have like a clone? Do you have like a mini? Yeah,
I do. My oldest one, the 12-year-old one, she is something.
Yeah.
I only know she's like me in personality because she has an attitude.
Yeah. She has
but she's very she's the one that takes things serious. You know, she's very helpful, which I am in love with that. The fact that she's respectful, she helps me with her siblings. It means a lot to me. So everywhere I go, everyone is like, oh my gosh, she looks just like you. Mm-hmm. The second one, the girl, the 8-year-old, she looks like my husband. Okay. The boy is my husband. Yeah. The little one, believe it or not, she looks like my brother. I'm just like, what is going on? Yeah. And he's so proud. Yeah. But I do have one that looks like me.
That's good. That's good. And you'll see, like, I'm really lucky because I was a horrible child. Like,
are you? What did you do?
I was a troublemaker. I was bad. I was always, you know, I definitely, my children are not of that. I'm blessed that they're not. They've all gotten into a little bit of trouble here and there, little itty bitty stuff, but nothing like me. So I'm lucky there. But they are. I'm a little bit stubborn. A little bit stubborn. I'm a little bit set in my ways. Sometimes I can be a little, you know. So they have that, but all of them don't have the. Luckily, yet anyway. I can tell that my baby is she can be a little bit stubborn too. She gets a little, you know. That's one of the wonderful things. Both my wife and I are both stubborn, so I tend to joke around with her and tell her that that's her stubbornness that's showing. That's not my stubbornness. That's her stubbornness. When the baby will grab the bottle and will not let it go or not go through all of it. That's her side of the stubbornness. That's not my side, but you never really know.
Do you guys believe in the zodiac signs being connected with your personalities and stuff like that?
So I'm a Leo. So the funny thing is, my youngest, I can't say my youngest because now I have a baby, but my 17-year-old was my youngest, and her mom and I have the same exact birthday, but a couple years apart.
Okay.
So we're both Leos.
Got
So we can't really say which Leo thing she's got because we're both Leos.
Got it.
But I don't know if I totally believe in that or if it's just like, that's one of the things. I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, you're a Aquarius, we can't hang out because you're messing with me. Right, that's a little crazy for me. But I do know that I can look at it and be like, well, I do have some, if you say this is Leo, I do have some Leo tendencies kind of thing, you know. Are you a little bit of the sign?
I don't know.
No.
I mean, I'm very spiritual. That's a different side of me. But
like that?
Yeah. But I don't know if I believe 100% in it either.
Sure.
Like, for me to say like crazy stuff like, oh my God, I can't hang out with you because you're this. I don't think it's that serious. But I do believe there is something greater than us that sometimes, just controls how we act.
Nice. So dabbling in that a little bit, what do you do to keep the mental side of you sane? Because being a mom and being a business person is also really difficult. Do you do any type of meditation, yoga, exercise? What do you do so that you don't go crazy and lose your head?
I drink coffee and walk outside.
I like that.
I like
at
to
the
walk
same
a lot.
time?
Yes, I do. I like to sit on my porch drinking my coffee in the mornings.
Okay.
Before my kids are up, or right after I drop off the girls at school. Walking, I love walking.
Okay.
I cannot meditate in my house. It's just impossible right now with 2 toddlers.
No.
Listen, if they don't see me in sight, where's mom?
Yeah.
And they'll find me and they'll look for me. But I do try to take a walk here and there and take breathers.
My kids do that all the time. Where's mom? I have to ask her something. I'm like, why would you ask me where mom is when you can just ask me whatever it is that you have to ask? Yeah. But then they go, can I have this? And I'm like, I don't know, ask your mom. I don't want to say, of course. Yes. I don't want to, but I'm offended that they don't ask me because I know when they, like, can I have a popsicle? I'm like, ask your mother. I don't want to say that,
Because if you do.
Yeah, then it's all in trouble.
Yep.
Or I don't want to take the risk of being like, oh, and then they'll walk outside and their mom will be like, why are you eating that? And they'll be like, Jim said it was okay. Dad said it was okay. I'm like, So then when they put me on the spot like that, I'm like, ask your mom. Yeah.
That's what they do to us, my husband and I.
Yeah.
They'll ask him. If he says no, they'll ask me. And if I say no, they just start arguing with each other. I'm like, I can't.
Now, are one of you the good cop and one of you the bad cop? Or,
absolutely.
Yeah. Wait, I want to guess.
Please.
You're the bad cop.
Oh.
You are the bad cop. I know you are.
I don't know if I should be like offended or happy. No, I am the bad cop.
Yeah.
I am. You know why? Because my husband is the fun one.
Yeah.
He's the one that takes my oldest girls. He's like, let's play Fortnite. Let's play this. And he's the one who is making up games. And I'm like, pick that up. Clean that up. Why is that plate there? Don't be eating. Yeah, I am the bad one.
I'm the bad cop too.
Yeah.
Sometimes. It depends.
It's a mix, right?
We have a little bit of a mix. I'm the bad cop with the discipline. She's the bad cop with the cleaning up and getting everything on there, so it's not that bad.
But they don't want to see Daddy be a bad cop.
Yeah.
He's a little more serious and more intense.
Yeah, so last question.
Yes.
Where do you see yourself 2 years from now? Give me some goals. Give me some things you want to accomplish.
2 years from now, I see myself being very successful in this business. Let's speed it up a little bit to 3 years.
Okay.
I would love to have my own office. I would love to be a broker. It's one of my dreams, one of my goals going forward.
Awesome.
To make a lot of connections and, do really
awesome. Well, we're going to bring you back in about 6 months, give you an update, see what's going on, and track your progress.
Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Pleasure.
Thank you very much for coming. We'll be right back with another guest on Mr. Mortgage's Neighborhood.